Hello, my name's Bob Willis and welcome to Defect of the Week, brought to you by the Robotic Soldering Experience. Now, this week I wanted to mention fillet lifting and pad lifting. Now again, you may be familiar with this particular issue during the introduction of lead-free technology. It's something that we noticed. However, it did actually happen with tin lead technology back in the day as well. But when we look at robotic soldering, we do tend to see it occasionally, not all the time, but just so you're familiar with what's actually happening. So this image shows pad lifting from the surface of the board after the soldering operation. This image shows fillet lifting, so it's the solder fillet lifting away from the pad surface after the soldering operation. Now, we can't totally eliminate this particular defect, and there is very little evidence that it has an impact on quality and reliability, certainly through our experience and work that's been done by NPL on temperature cycling products and sample boards. However, what's actually happening as we solder a printed circuit board, any board, the board expands, and then as it cools, it contracts. And the same thing happens with the solder alloys. So you tend to see, or you have the possibility of seeing, this phenomena. But if you look at a connector, you may see one joint which shows some evidence of either of these two issues. So look at the temperature you're using, look at the dwell time you're using, look at the materials you're using, that's the PCB materials, to see if you can perhaps minimize this as a defect. You don't necessarily just see it on robotic soldering, you can also see it on intrusive reflow, selective soldering, and of course wave soldering. So fillet lifting and tearing is related to temperature, solidification rates, and of course the materials being used in manufacture.